Welcome to Frontline Focus. Tonight's update on the Ukraine-Russia conflict brings crucial developments. Ukrainian forces celebrate a strategic win with the recapture of the Vovchansk Aggregate Plant, symbolizing a turning point in the conflict. In Volodar, tensions escalate as Russian forces intensify efforts to encircle the city, while Ukrainian defenders remain steadfast amidst the siege. We also cover the serious impacts of recent Belgorod shelling, which caused injuries and damage, reflecting the conflict's reach beyond the main front lines. Meanwhile, in Kharkiv, a tragic airstrike has collapsed portions of a residential building, resulting in significant casualties in a renewed attack on an already damaged structure. A new chapter in the Ukraine-Russia conflict. The sun was barely above the horizon on September 25, 2024, when the Ukrainian Defense Forces announced a significant victory: the liberation of the territory surrounding the aggregate plant in the eastern Ukrainian town of Vovchansk. The once captured plant had become a symbol of Russian occupation, and its liberation was a triumph not only strategically, but also symbolically for the beleaguered nation. Amidst the sound of artillery and the determined push from Ukrainian forces, the aggregate plant was retaken after months of fierce fighting. The battle for Vovchansk had been widely reported, with Ukrainian and Russian forces embroiled in intense combat. The plant, a valuable asset for its industrial capabilities, was a key logistics hub for the Russian military, and its recapture marked a turning point. Analysts point to the Ukrainian emphasis on disruptive tactics and local resistance as crucial to their success. This win revitalizes supply lines and bolsters the morale of troops and civilians alike. The occupation of Ukrainsk. Conversely, the advance of Russian forces led to the occupation of Ukrainsk, a sobering setback for Ukraine. Known for its coal mining industry, Ukrainsk is strategically situated to support ongoing Russian operations. The capture of this territory highlights the evolving tactics of the Russian military, focusing on controlling industrial towns to cut off resources to resistance forces. The loss poses logistical challenges and demands a recalibration of strategies by Ukrainian command to reclaim this vital area. Advances near critical frontline areas. Beyond Ukrainsk, Russian forces have made significant advances near key locations including Prikostivka, Selidov, Nevelsk, Zelan Pershyn, and Nevsk. Each of these areas holds unique strategic importance. Prikostivka, historically a quiet town, Prikostivka has become a staging ground. Russian operations seem to focus on securing adjacent supply routes to aid forward units. Selidov, situated near Donetsk, Selidov's roads facilitate military movement. Control here leverages access to regional supply lines, providing tactical advantage for Russian forces. Nevelsk and Zelan Pershyn. These towns are gateways to defensive positions shielding major Ukrainian-held territories. Their capture potentially opens corridors for deeper incursions. Nevsk. As a strategic point in the Luhansk region, Nevsk's occupation could enable broader control in the crucial Eastern Front. The battlefield's broadening scope. This shift in control reflects the war's enduring complexity, driven by shifting allegiances and evolving battleground strategies. As both nations leverage past experiences and adapt to new challenges, the conflict's landscape is reshaped daily. Strategic victory. Ukrainian forces liberate Vovchansk Aggregate Plant. In a remarkable display of bravery and tactical finesse, Ukraine's Defense Intelligence Directorate GUR announced a significant victory with the liberation of the Vovchansk Aggregate Plant from Russian occupation. The operation, described as grueling and intense, was executed by specialized units, including Stugna, Paragon, Younger, BDK, and Terror. On September 24, 2024, GUR forces successfully cleared all 30 buildings on the plant's premises, wresting control from the Russian forces. This strategic asset is now back under Ukrainian authority. The announcement highlights the success of the operation, underscoring the heroic efforts of Ukrainian special forces. The operation involved methodical building-by-building clearance amidst dense urban conditions, often leading to direct confrontations and hand-to-hand combat with enemy forces. At 2:40 p.m. on Tuesday, the mission's completion was confirmed by Special Unit Commander Timur to GUR Chief Kirilo Budanov. This victory marks a pivotal moment in Ukraine's ongoing struggle for sovereignty, showcasing the unwavering spirit and tactical expertise of its forces. The press release from GUR encapsulates the triumph with a call to honor the bravery of those who fight for a free Ukraine and continue the arduous path toward liberation. Escalating threat in Volodar. Ukrainian defenders hold the line amid relentless Russian assault. The situation surrounding Volodar, a key city in the Donetsk region, is intensifying as Russian forces ramp up their attacks, according to deep state analysts. With the town under siege, reports indicate that Russian troops are attempting to encircle Volodar while simultaneously leveling it through relentless artillery and airstrikes. In a recent update, Deep State pointed out that the Ukrainian defenders, notably the 72nd Mechanized Brigade, continue to hold their ground despite being at risk of encirclement. For injured in Belgrade shelling incident. A recent shelling in Belgrade has resulted in injuries to 4 individuals, all suffering from shrapnel wounds, according to Regional Governor Vyacheslav Gladkov. The attack marks the second incident of the day, with local air defense systems intercepting several aerial threats. Governor Gladkov reported that the shelling led to fires in 4 houses, a garage, and an outbuilding. Additionally, 23 private homes, 3 outbuildings, and 5 vehicles sustained damage. Gladkov communicated these details via his Telegram channel, noting that further information is still being gathered.